You're looking at the stopwatch I created for my modeling and simulation class using the Max Patcher software. This is a Heuer 1/5 second stopwatch. Here you see the start and stop control. I'm going to click it now. And the watch is running. I'll turn the sound up a little so you can hear it. As you can see, the seconds hand is turning. It takes a while, but if we let it run, you'll see the minutes hand is also functioning. You can start and stop it again, and it will keep adding time on. Over here is a reset button. If we click it, this watch stops and everything goes back to 0. You're looking at the Max Patcher for my stopwatch, and the first thing you'll see at the top are the 2 control buttons. These are image button controls that overlay the actual background of the stopwatch, so that when we're in presentation mode, you can click on them and control the stopwatch. This one starts and stops the watch. This one resets it to 0. There's a load bang here which starts the metro immediately when the program's loaded. The start-stop control operates a little gate that turns the metro signal on and off and passes it on to many other objects on the patcher. Over here in the pink area, you'll see the 3 different movie files, or QuickTime movie files, are loaded. There's no motion in these movie files. This one in the middle is the actual background of the watch. This one is the minute hand. It's actually just the picture of the minute hand against a blue background, so that we can use the chroma key function to overlay it over the background of the watch. This one's the second hand. Those are read into QuickTime movie functions that JET provides, and they start running immediately. They run continuously. Here's a little sound control area, and what happens is that when the watch is started, the sound of the stopwatch is actually contained in the second hand QuickTime movie, and when the watch is started, we set the volume up to 1, and when it's not running, we set the volume back to 0. JET has a rotation function for QuickTime movies, and we use that to make the hands turn on the watch. So this first one has the minutes hand feeding into it, and we set a point, an anchor point with X and Y coordinates that tells at what point within that movie we want the frame to rotate around. Then we have to calculate the angle, and in the case of the minutes hand, we wanted to rotate 1/100th of a degree for every 50 millisecond metro beat. The first chroma key here is going to overlay this minute hand that we already rotated over the background image. Now we need to calculate the position for the seconds hand. That in this case, we want to rotate the seconds hand 3/10ths of a degree for each 50 millisecond metro beat. That rotated image is fed into another chroma key. The output of this chroma key then is fed to the actual display, which we see when we're in presentation mode. That's the stopwatch I created for my modeling and simulation class.